Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I am going to be doing the next challenge battle in the Sakura Strike Force event, which is the Intermediate Exam 8 Defense. So this is a level 65 battle, which is a little bit challenging, but actually surprisingly not too difficult in truth. So I'll jump in, go over the details of how to play it out first before playing it. So here we go. So, for this battle, there are only two enemies, which is Pellew and Sona. Pellew is actually the deadlier one of the two because he has 2178 attack. That's basically enough to kill you unless you debuff him. So that's something to be aware of. And the debuffs would be the 8 defense attack down, which when an enemy unit within 3 blocks attacks a friendly unit, perform physical aid, reducing enemy's attack by 50% for 2 turns. This effect can only be triggered once per turn. The other buffs are 8 defense damage up, where when an enemy within 3 blocks attacks a friendly unit, perform physical aid, causing the enemy to take 50% increased damage for 2 turns. This effect can only be triggered once per turn. And then finally, there is 8 defense disable passives, where when an enemy within 3 blocks attacks a friendly unit, perform spell aid, disabling enemy passive skills for 2 turns. Once again, this effect can only be triggered once per turn. So, ideally, you stack all those debuffs on. It doesn't matter really who gets those debuffs, who gets these 8 defense buffs, as long as they're within 3 range of Pellew to apply those reductions. And then these two characters swap positions every few turns so that you can, do damage to one, they swap, you do damage to the other, and so on and so on. Now, the goal of this fight, the victory condition, is to put Pellew and Sona into an enfeebled state. And the enfeebled state is apparently when they're below 5% hit points. So what that means is Pellew needs to be knocked below 21,713 hit points. Sorry, 21,713. And then Sona, with his hit point value, needs to be knocked to below 18,000 hit points and 467. And the most important thing is they both pretty much need to hit the enfeebled state at the same time, because if one hits the enfeebled state, the following turn, they heal up to full. So once they get knocked down to a certain amount, you don't want to do any more damage until you can have them both knocked down at the same time. So all these little finicky parts to this fight, it can actually be quite annoying, in truth. Alright. So, because of that, it is pretty hard to, I guess, have a strategy that everyone can copy, because everyone has different stats on their heroes and so on. But, I guess this video will give the basic idea of how to do it. So, the final thing I should mention is the skills that these characters have. First, their talent is range increased by 2, and they're not affected by melee combat penalty. So, and that's the case for both of them. Okay, so they have 4 range and they do full damage to you. You won't have a character that can attack them outside of their range. And Pellew, as the more dangerous one, the main point for him is that he has this Killing Flash skill, where it attacks all enemies in a line, dealing 2 times AoE defense ignoring damage. You can't put, in other words, don't put 2 characters in a line for him to attack, because that'll lose you the run right away. He also has Dark Needle, which does 3 times damage to a single target. Sona has Magic Collapse, a passive, where after attacking, deals 0.5 times magic damage to all enemies within a 4 block radius. And he has Light Needle, once again doing 3 times damage to an enemy. And then finally, I should mention that both of these characters have a skill where after the 3rd turn, if no enemies are in attack range, they deal 2 times defense ignoring AoE damage to all enemies. And that skill will basically kill off your whole party, if you allow it to. So you always have to have one character, at least, in range of these 2 characters every turn, after turn 3, to prevent you from getting party wiped. Best way to do that is to have 2 characters who can drop summons. In my case, it's going to be Bozol and Liana. so that they can keep the summons can keep them occupied. You know, rewind will allow me to keep dropping the summons to keep them occupied, and so on. All right, so that's everything about this battle. So at this point, I'm going to do the demonstration and hopefully successful clear of it. So here we go. Let's begin. So I'm going to start with Luna grabbing all the buffs. So let's have Luna move up, activate Wind Spiral, grab the second buff, and activate the faction buff. And I was lucky here, Gale activated, so she can grab the third one. Otherwise I would have to use Again from Liana. So I got to save the Again skill, which is always a nice bonus. So, at this point, let's start getting my characters forward. So let's have Leon shift up like this. Let's have Ledin shift up and faction buff after Liana moves. So I guess I'll move Sophia forward, Liana up, and drop a summon. Bozo forward and drop the other summon. And Ledin up and faction buff. Right. So here we go again. Next, Ledin can just charge forward, right? In the vanguard. Here. Let's place Leon right beside the enemy, so that Leon will be the one being attacked. I'm going to place Luna at 3 range away, like so. Liana can move up. Sophia up. Why don't I just mass attack, since I have the skill. But first, let's actually move Bozo and have him faction buff himself. And then the mass heal. As for the other 2 summons, it is just turn 2, so I don't need to move them in. So, end turn. Oh, Jesus! Oh, it didn't use the line skill. I live! Because it chose to use the single target strike instead of the line skill. Well, I'll take it. But that was a mistake where I placed my Liana, for sure. Alright, continuing on. Need to do damage to Pellew. So, I can actually have Luna Wind Spiral right now and attack. First things first. By doing that, she's already refreshed her refreshed the cooldown on her skill, right? So that she can apply these debuffs onto Pellew again. So let's have Leon. Chivalry up. And Assault. And then turn there. Liana. Okay. Let's have Liana act again. Leon. launch another attack. And retreat. Might as well have let in melee strike, I guess. Bozal, fireballing. And it's turn 3 still, in fact, so I still don't have to send the summons in. And I'm going to have Sophia just rewind everyone at this point. Just to refresh their skills. I'll end their turns. Turn 4. So, first things first, let's send summon in. Over here. Let's have Luna Wind Spiral and Faction buff. But before I do that, Leden can Divine Guard. Leon can Chivalry and Assault. Liana can act again, my Leon, for a second strike. One, two, three, four, five. Luna is going to Wind Spiral and Faction buff, and Bozal can toss another Fireball. Alright, so overall, it's looking pretty good so far. Alright, so debuff 1, debuff 2, debuff 3. And they're now both stunned. Let's continue to rip up Pellew like crazy. Diana can drop the other summon again. I'm just gonna place herself here for now. And I'm going to simply heal up Leden so he can attack. Like so. Now they swap positions, phase shift. So with this first, I guess, the first 6 turns, Pellew has already been knocked down to 80k hit points. So now for Sona, he actually likes to target ranged characters, which means I need to put, he targets the closest ranged character. So I want it to target my Bozo, preferably. So I need to make sure Ledin is away from the others, so that he doesn't tank the hit. So why don't I place Ledin? Well, Ledin here is okay, I think. Let's have him melee strike Sanne to start. Uh-oh. Gale against Sona is not really a good thing, because all the damage would go into my Luna, which would probably kill her, right? So I guess I'll just Wind Spiral and reactivate. Action buff. Yep, that is indeed my plan. So let's just heal up these two. First, let's attack with Leon. Then heal up. Guess Ledin, heal, talent heal. Luna, not bad. Bozo will faction buff. Or fireball, actually. No, faction buff. And then Sophia can move back, and why don't I have her mass heal? As for the summons, they're ready to die. Yeah, I could have also had Ledin tank, but remember, my Ledin has no skills activated right now. No faction buff, no divine guard. In any case, let's start ripping into Bozo. Or, sorry, Sona. So, Chivalry. Attack. Ledin. You know, I really don't think I should act against him to activate the skills. It just seems really awkward to me. I mean, what I can do is divine guard him and then place a character here to force him to guard, to tank the hit, right? But I don't know if that is worth it. We can try it though, I suppose. So let's see how much damage Ledin will do with a Divine Guard counterattack, I guess. So. Next is attacks from these two. So, Luna. Range attack. And actually, I need to get rid of those unable to trigger effects. So I'm going to have Liana act again my Luna. But that's after everyone else attacks. So let's have Bozo. Toss out a fireball. Liana will act again. Luna Luna will launch another strike on Sona. And then Sophia is going to move right beside Sona. And I guess I'll heal up Ledin. Give him some more defense. And this summon is going to walk into range to die. Debuff 1, debuff 2, debuff 3. Ledin, tanking the hits. Let's see how much damage it does. 33k. So yes, with Divine Guard, it is definitely worth tanking the hit with Ledin. Alright, in the meantime, for this turn, I need to kind of smash Sona again. So wrap around, assault. Back off. Heal up Ledin and everyone else. Let's just ranged attacks. Oh no. Now the question is, should I have Bozal attack or drop a summon? I think attack is more important because Pellew is already nearly demolished. So let's just keep weakening Sona. And have Ledin. Melee attack. Which might have been a mistake in hindsight. Oh well. Whatever. Swapping positions. Alright, so Pellew, I cannot knock him below 21713. That is the key point there. Right. I actually crushed Pellew much more than I did Sona. It's kind of interesting to see. So... Bozo runs away to drop a summon. Which is gonna move here for now, I guess. I'm just going to have Ledin just activate this faction buff. And let's simply have Luna activate her faction buff for now. So I'm just gonna end everyone's turn. That's it. And see how much damage Pellew takes. He's at 80k right now. Alright. So. If I place them here and I move Ledin here, that should be fine too. I'm doing this because that way Liana can heal my characters. So... Well, let's weaken Pellew a bit more. Spiral. Range attack. So if I do this, drop the summon here, and it can move 1, 2, 3 into Bozel's range. And heal up my characters while I'm at it. In goes this one. Actually, I don't want to attack Pellew at this point, I think. Because the hit points is getting very low. 69019. If I do, let's say, 30k damage, right? It would be 39014, like 39014. So I'm getting into a pretty dangerous area, given that I can only knock Pellew down to 21,000 hit points. You know what? Let's just have Leon strike. If I do, let's say 33k, Pellew will be below what's... Jeez. I'm kind of scared. I'm not sure how much damage Ledin does with Divine Guard and counterattack. You know what? Let's play it safe. I'll place Ledin here and Divine Guard here. So I won't actually do any damage to him at all this turn. And I'm just going to mass heal. So I'm just playing it conservative, being careful here. And it's like Bozel faction buff. Yeah, Notorious Thief, it's dangerous, especially with this effect. Oh shit! See, with those effects, he's now down to 38k. So that's why I was so iffy. Alright, so let's heal up Ledin to start. And once again, I'm just keeping this in mind. He cannot be knocked down below 21k. So 21k is, let's see, 38035 minus 21,000. Let's say I can do 18,000 damage in total. So let's start with Luna. Let's see how much she does. That was 11k right there. I'm just going to leave it at right now. Right? I just need 5,000 more damage. This is enough. So that's it. End turn. No one else should attack. Now, I do need to weaken Pellew a bit more after this, and that will probably be me shifting Leon over, right? Well, I'll have to crush Sona first, quite a bit, before I have to shift anyone. So yeah, end turn. Let's rewind everyone here. I may as well have Leon's Chivalry up though. Use up the skill, since I have it. before I rewind.
There
we go. And that way Bozel can begin dropping a summon. And let in... I mean, I might as well Divine Guard, right? There we go. It's getting close. Position swap. And let's start crushing Sona. Let in faction buff. Leon. Melee strike. And back off. Liana creates the summon. Let's get shifted towards the right. Necromancer moves in. Luna, range attack. Guess I'll have Bozo Fireball. Actually, let's just wait the turn. Whatever. And I can have Sophia heal up my Luna. So Ledin will do a nice counter attack hit on Bozo or Sona, doing 33k damage. Alright. Another 33k damage would knock Sona into the danger range, right? His danger range is 18k, right? So 54085 minus 33,000 is 21,000. Not quite in the danger range yet. But in the first place, Ledin does not have Divine Guard anymore. So you know what? Let's start moving Leon towards Pellew. At this point. Sky Archer summon moves over there. Luna is going to Wind Spiral. And range attack, I guess, since the faction buff is still around. Fireball. Don't want to knock Sona down just yet. Oh my god. This is below 33k. Ah, okay. So let's have Ledin just get out of the way. I don't even want him to attack. I'm just going to heal up my characters. This is so finicky. You have to pay so much attention to the hit point values. Alright, there we go. One has been knocked out with the counter attack. And then Leon can run forward, chivalry,
決着をつけよう了解
and assault. And there we go. And there's the clear. Alright, so there is that challenge, and apparently I have 2 more to do apparently. The intermediate exam 8 attack and then another one. Alright, so nearly done with the challenges though. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I hope you found this video useful. And on that note, Nitro out.